let's open Minecraft. Go to Games, Minecraft, and notice it's an early edition of Minecraft 1.1 alpha, so many kids who played on the Windows version or an Xbox will be underwhelmed. However, this one has a powerful feature that you can use Python programming with it to make modifications. The first thing we'll notice is that if we start game, we're given an option to start a game with a bunch of different scenarios. Each of these worlds are all called world. Some of them can have a name on these worlds. We'll learn how to adjust the names in just a little bit. You can either create a new world or join a world. In order to join a game, it's going to search for something on your network. To tell what my IP address is, I can hover over this little top link up here, over the up and down arrow, and I'll see it'll give me a series of numbers. It's those last few digits of that number that tells me exactly what my address is on the network. If I click on Join Game, I can see if there's any other games going. Right now nobody else has a game going, so I'm going to go back and I can start a game, and I'm going to create a new world. And then if I tell the people in the room what my address is, look for 168.39, then it looks like I've just come onto a big field. If I ever want to get my mouse, notice if I move my mouse from side to side, I turn around and I look down, I look up. That's kind of how Minecraft works. If I want to move forward, I push a W. If I want to move to the side, I push A. And if I want to move backward, I push S and D. Move to the right. Oh, looks like Steve Pye just joined the game. There's Steve Pye. Everyone is always named Steve Pye in these games, so you kind of have to know who that person is. Okay, so Steve Pye and I are going to go ahead and build something. So what should we build, Steve? Let's build a little house. So the way you build a house, notice on the bottom, and I'm going to hit tab right here so you can see as I point my mouse. If I ever want to release my mouse from the Pi, I just hit the tab on the keyboard and it releases my mouse. And it looks like Steve is starting to build the foundation of a house. Look at how it just seems to come right out of Steve's hand there. If I want to access some of those same choices, I rotate the little mouse wheel and I can pick different options. I'll pick this wood thing so that I can join. Okay, and now if I right click, if I go right click right there, or left click, see, left, then I can add to the structure and we can build together. If I right click, essentially I can take the blocks away. And that's the essence of how Minecraft works, is that together you can build something, or alone you can build something pretty amazing. You'll be amazed at how quickly your kids can build stuff. If I ever want to select from more options of things to build, I can hit the E button on my keyboard and look at all of those materials that I have available. There's doors and windows and ladders, there's TNT, all sorts of things. Now if I want to fly or jump, I hit the space bar. I can move up and look around and see what the world looks like. If I want to come back down, I just hit the space bar one more time and I come back down. Or we'll learn about making creations like this. This is a large block of gold, which would have taken a long time for somebody to build with by placing block after block after block. But we'll use code in order to make this kind of a system. You'll see lots of different creative kinds of things that kids will come up with. And this is a kid who just learned how to use code to build large blocks. And this is a student built a challenge arena, and different students can join in the competition, and they move into the area here, and each of them are challenged to build something in a certain area. He challenged them to build this little coliseum thing, and each student had 15 minutes and went into their little glass chamber there and built some items. So just some of the ways that we can work together. What is understood here is that when you're working on something either together or by yourself, that you're respectful of other people's creations and you don't destroy for the fun of destroying.